Yeah, Lil Uzi Vert. I be swagging so hard, man. This shit so little bit hard. But made that bitch suck it up right in the chair. I don't know that bitch, but I told her come here. I got the guap, my name is Samir. It's nice to meet you, now who is that there? That is your friend? Oh, do you share? Won't tell nobody, baby, I swear. That is two baddies, the grand finale. I got a check, look like a tally. Stay with the bands, just like the tally. My clan no matter the climate. One day, yeah, I'ma go diamond. Yeah, that's the reason I keep climbing. Had to run back to swag like a husband. Went to the dentist, that boy like I'm robbing. Pull up a SRT8 like O'Reilly. First car Lambo like fuck Maserati. I got a ridiculous whip. I got a ridiculous wrist. I got a ridiculous bitch. My eyes say sit because I'm rich. No, there's no way you ballin' like this. I shoot my shot, shit gon' switch. Don't care about no thought, ain't missing no bitch. Niggas they funny, ridiculous. I got a ridiculous whip. I got a ridiculous wrist. I got a ridiculous bitch. My eyes say sit because I'm rich. No, there's no way you ballin' like this. I shoot my shot, shit gon' switch. Don't care about no thought, ain't missing no bitch. Niggas they funny, ridiculous. Trap on the block, I'm missing a zip. Ride through my block, your whipper get flipped. If he owe me money, man, we chippin' this bitch. These niggas pussy just missing the slip. List the location, got sticks in this bitch. I paid a lot, so no missing the hit. I took a stock, got a missing this bitch. Counting the guap while I'm digging your chick. Trap out the Uber, do hit out the lift. Don't shop at Saks, I can't do that little fifth. These niggas don't even know I exist. I fuck his bitch and that shit like a myth. Marnie on Marnie need more. She clean it up like the dick was a chore. Money on top, but it start from the floor. We done brought everything up in the store. Made a bitch suck it up right in the chair. I don't know that bitch, but I told her come here. I got the guap, my name is Samir. It's nice to meet you, now who is that there? That is your friend? Oh, do you share? Won't tell nobody, baby, I swear. That is two baddies, the grand finale. I got a check, look like a tally. Stay with the bands, just like the tally. My clan no matter the climate. One day, yeah, I'ma go diamond. Yeah, that's the reason I keep climbing. Had to run back to swag like a husband. Went to the dentist, that boy like I'm robbing. Pull up a SRT8 like O'Reilly. First car Lambo like fuck Maserati. Oh yeah, by the way, I went diamond.
Good morning, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well today. Welcome to this beautiful Friday we have here. I'm gonna play this whole album, but let's just sacrifice for now. You know, let's just play some copyright-free music, and then maybe during the session or after some type of trade, we can go back to the music here. But yeah, let's take a look at the charts real quick, and see what's going on today. All right, so you what? We're gonna have to talk after the live. Shake my head. All right, what did I do? Fuck, it's pre-recorded. Yeah. How you guys know it's pre-recorded? All right. Let's take a look here. Let's see what we got here. So as you can see, you got you have the weekly here, right? Obviously the weekly's been coming down. To be honest, yesterday, I don't think anything happened yesterday. Yesterday closed doji, right? And remember, chat, remember a couple weeks ago when I was talking to you guys about the weekly, or not the weekly, but I was talking to you guys about how every time you sort of close below the range for the first time, right? And there hasn't been any resistance or top wick formed that, typically what price does is it will move the next day, so the day after, right, on a daily. I mentioned this on I think last I don't even know when did I mention this. I think last Wednesday or Thursday or something. But last Wednesday or Thursday we mentioned how, or Tuesday or something, just something like that. But I was like, chat, every time we close below the range, it's usually the day after that when we drive, right? I think it was like around here this day, last Thursday, 23rd, because what happened here was price ended up closing bearish below the range, right? So like there's a support here, and then price closed below the range here, right? So this kind of closed below the range, but you see how it didn't drive, right? The next day kind of just closed doji or weak bearish. The day after that drove. So today we're in that situation again. Today's the day where I'm expecting a drive. Because we closed below, I guess you can say we closed below this range here, right? And since close below those ranges there, you're expected to mirror this traffic to the left here, like 1880. Like I'm expecting an algo day today, or I was expecting an algo day today. Right, so I'm expecting like price to come down to continue pushing down towards like, you know, an 1880, 1870 here. I think the weekly again has range coming down towards these levels as well. Our weekly target overall was what, 1880, right? We said that this week on Sunday, Monday. So things are looking good. I mean, the forward count is open here. As you can see, it closed below the range here, and this shows that you close below support, right? So 1940 or 1904 closed below. Next target you have is going to be next right here, basically at 1896, right? So I'm expecting price to continue pushing down to fill those ranges. And as you fill those ranges, I think, how big is this range coming down? This range is 100 pips. Okay, cool. And the flip to this is 50 or 60 pips, so it's not bad. Yeah, overall you're expecting price to come down to retest the lows in the 4-hour candle, right? The thing is you have an hour left. And I don't know if you have news today, do you? Yeah, you have core PCE price index. Yeah, you do have a red folder today. Nothing major. It's major, but it's not major. But yeah, I think the 1 hour right now currently is still bullish. You haven't really broken lows yet. There is a strong support right here being formed there. So what you want to do here probably is obviously we're open to both sides, right? We're open to sells and we're also open to buys as well today too. Sells will make sense at the higher time frame today. Buys will make sense with the smaller time frame today if things were to push up and not continue to push down. So if I'm looking for positions today, I probably want to see what this level is right here, because I understand that the 4 candle closed below, right? So if this is your overall 4-hour range here, And this is where the 4-hour flip is. Let's go ahead and put this yellow marker here, yellow line here, and say, okay, cool, that is where the 4 count flips at. So at the around the area where the 4 count flips, you want to sort of anticipate positions with the smaller time frame. You want to see how the 5, 15, 30 closes below the ranges, right? So let me go ahead and drop down to the smaller time from the 5, 15 here and take advantage of what I could use here, or where I can use to my advantage here. So yeah, I think 1900 is a pretty strong level here. So what is this? 1900. But if you close below 1900, you have range coming down because you're closing within candles, right? You see how when you close below the range here, chat, to the left there, you see how, let's just remove everything real quick. So 1900, let's just put a line here, right? You see how if price were to close below here, you're gonna notice that you're closing below these bodies. Like there's a resistance up here, right? What level is this? There's a resistance, support-ish right here, right? But this is below all of that. So if you were to close below here, right, below this body, below my bad, let me change the color, below this body, right, sorry, below this body, right, below these body candles, right, within the bodies, you will have range coming down because you're breaking through traffic. So you have range coming down to fill this range here, coming down towards 97, 96, you know, 1890, 1894 and such. So it's looking good. Anything below 1901 will be pretty solid today for sells, I'll say. I'll take sells below there. So let's go ahead and put this line here and just let's scroll left a little bit to see what we could adjust, what we could not adjust, because you want to take advantage of every little small detail you can. So it looks like I don't have enough traffic to the left in the 15 or in the 5. So let's go down to the 15, scroll left to here, and this is how you finesse trading view. So you go down to 1900. Okay, cool. So yeah, pretty decent. Pretty decent resistance. Let's see, what is this though? Can we move it down a little bit? This is gonna be 1899.989. Below there's not bad as well. Close below, drove down. Where's next support? 95. This might be better off. You might be better off putting it at 1995. Okay, cool. So 1900 or 1888.989 or 1900. That's it's like an 8 pip difference. Not too major, but it might play a big role later on if you were to close. Because yeah, chat. So here's what I'll do today. You know, I'll look for sells below 1899.989. All right. Yeah, below 1899.989. Below there, you have range coming down towards 1895. So that range coming down isn't bad. Again, it's like a 60 pip range-ish, around 60 pips. So it's not too bad. A close below there in the 5 would be perfect for us to continue driving down. That's what I got going on, and then I want to make sure these lines are just on point today. Where's my current charts? All right, there we go. All right, cool. So yeah, anything below 1899 is sells for me today, and then buys for me today in case price does not continue to push down again, because you need to break, you know, through all these levels first. Buys are definitely doable. If you look at price here, you're gonna notice that, you know, I think this is your biggest candle yet since like the Asian session, or since the London session. This one right here at like 740, like 10 minutes ago. So now it's starting to indicate volume, right? So obviously now you have a support formed here, right? This is your current range that you're in. Again, it's all about understanding what part of the cycle you're in today. Are you in the pullback? Are you in the continuation? Are you in a range, right? So it's very key to understand what part of the cycle you're in, because then you can anticipate price a bit better. So right now we're in a situation where we're in a range, obviously, right? There's no continuation. It's just we're in a range, right? We're starting to break out though. If you look at the volume, you're gonna notice that volume's starting to open up, and with that volume opening up, it should lead to more breakouts, which should lead to more direction, right? There's 3 things you need to know before you take a trade. Is you need to know, or you need to see volume, you need to see breakouts, and you need to see direction, right? There's 3 different things, right? Sometimes you might have a breakout, you might have volume, but you might not have an actual good position for direction, right? So I'll say today buys for me wouldn't be until you break above 1907, right? You can't take buys above here. Why? Because it's not a clear breakout, right? Buys above here though would be clean. Anything above what is this, 19, or above here, chat, anything above 1907.693 pushing up towards 19, I'll say you can pop 1910, or you can look at 1910, probably 1910.873, so a buy above that range would be perfect. That is obviously a range 2 breakout, as you can see, because you have like range 1 right here, chat, right? And then you have like a range 2 over here. So this would be your range 2 breakout for us to continue popping up to fill the rest of the ranges. Pretty clean. Again, just be a bit patient today as you wait for price to break out. The 1 hour looks pretty decent for you right now. If you look left here, you're gonna notice that we're breaking above these ranges here, right? There's a slight resistance right here. Sorry about the lines today, but let me just remove this, right? There's a slight resistance right here, and you can say price barely closed above it, right? If it were to close above here, above 1906, then great. We can look for buys right now to retest like 1912, but it didn't close above there. It closed below, still below, but it's above most recent. So maybe the next 1 hour candle could pop up, which I lied. It closed in about 26 seconds here. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and see how the 1 hour closes here, because this is going to be very key now. Perfect timing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, cool. So it looks like it's closing. All right. I'm in. You're closing below the ranges, closing back into the ranges. So what can happen here? All right. Okay, cool. Cause look, chat. So we're closing back into the ranges, right? For the first time in the 1 hour candle. Obviously, like you're not closing below to a point where you're breaking structure. You're just closing bearish in the range though, right? Because there's still a range here. There's still a range here from these areas, right? Oops. From these areas to like these areas, right? This is your range. So like you don't have like a breakout like that's breaking structure. You have a breakout, or you have a bearish candle that's just in the range. So, but if you look at it from this perspective, right? If you look at it from this area and you say, okay, well, the 1 hour closed back into the ranges here. What can happen here? Any 1 hour candle here could do this. For any given point, this 1 hour candle can do this. It can come up, break the highs, and continue to flip bearish to drop down, right? Because again, the 4 hour candle, which is what we were looking at earlier today, was bearish, right? The daily also is technically bearish as well as doji. So any given point, the 1 hour candle could break the highs, tap into 1906, 1910, and still continue to flip bearish, right? Because it's breaking back into these areas here. You can also say it broke back into this area as well, right? So it's still respecting these levels here. And if you look left here, every time you close below the ranges in the past, you're able to drive down, right, to retest 1903. Like you're looking at this candle here, you're looking at these pushes here, right? Or my bad, these pushes here. It all came down to retest these levels here. So you may see price continue to pop down towards those levels. But again, for sellers, for me today, if we could just break the highs here, right? Obviously, if you break the highs, this is how it's gonna look, right? Grab liquidity, you flip bearish. That bearish flip would be our sells coming down later, because then that would be what we'll look to take down with the 4 hour time frame today to fill that range coming down towards 1896. Cool. So that's what I got going on here off this new 1 hour. Worst case scenario, we take sells below 1899, but I would prefer we can take sells here in these ranges, especially if we can break above first, right? Because what's gonna happen here, chat, is if like the 1 hour candle were to break above and do something like this, where it taps into 1910, right? And then it flips bearish. If this is ideally what you're looking at, right, on the 1 hour time frame, picture how that's gonna look on the 5, right? The 5 won't look like this. It won't be one 5-minute candle, right? But the 30-minute will, right? If this were to happen, or a 1 hour will, if this were to happen. So if that were to happen, the 5, what you're gonna see probably is, since you're tapping 9 and 10, you're gonna notice that price is gonna look something like this. It's gonna start to pop up. It's gonna start to pop up like this. So you're gonna see this 5 probably pop up, right? Or something like this, right? Because 9 and 10's up here, right? So you're gonna see something like this, and then after you see this, if the 1 hour candle would, if the 1 hour candle would have flipped bearish, the 5 will close back into the ranges like so, right? And it will make its way down to retest the lows, right? And that'll be the 5 fake out, and that'll be the 1 hour candle top wick, because then the 1 hour candle will look like this, right? It will obviously look something like this. This is how the 1 hour candle is gonna look. So as this is forming, the 5 is just printing these levels here to the left, right? So that's what you're gonna notice here on this 1 hour candle if this were a pop. Again, if it weren't to pop, if it were to just continue to push up instead, then great. You'll obviously be breaking above 1910, or you'll be forming structure above 1907, right? You may see something like this form where you close above and then you see like a bearish candle here. Because if this were to happen, I'll take buys, right? Because then if you were to close bearish here after, this is just your range form now, so you can have a resistance here and say cool, you close, you re-break those highs above these ranges, and then that'll be the buys you'd be taking to retest the highs and drive, right? It'll look somewhat like this afterwards, and that'll be the buys we'll take. Cool. But right now we can't do much. We got to sit here and wait for price to either break out or price to range, whatever the case may be. Oh man. So doesn't mean we're going up again. Just could be a 1 hour top wick, right? But just wait for, you need liquidity here regardless. Like look at the 1 hour time. There's no structure formed yet. You need something to form here, right? You need a top wick or something to form here. The issue with the 4 hour candle is you only have like 4 minutes left. You have about 40 or 50 minutes left until the 1 hour closes. You do have news at 8:30, but maybe we'll pick up by like 8:20 comics open or something. I'm not expecting much for news, but it will bring in volume though, guaranteed. It will bring in volume. I just don't know what it'll do with the volume. I am not repeating that, Zachary. Yo. Late? I wasn't late today. I was just mad early. I wasn't late. You know, I came right for the volume today. Things are looking sweet. Wow, that's a nice 5. You know, I came right on time, chat. What are you talking about? What is you talking about? Wow. Could be a late day today as well. I hope not. I mean, I don't want to be here past, realistically, 10. But we gotta be here past 10. We gotta be here past 10. Good to see this account again. Haven't traded in like, chat. The last trade I took was on stream with you guys on Wednesday. That was the last trade I took. I obviously didn't trade yesterday. There was nothing for me to take really. And then yeah, no Asian, nothing. Nothing. Asian was ranging last night. I went to bed around London. London, when about to come to bed wasn't pushing. London pushed at 4 a.m. I went to bed like 1. So nothing happened, and then New York session is here. So that's what happened the last 24 hours. We guys tumble. What I mean, I'm 10. I'm cloned. Yeah, tripping. This is the impulse dawn. Now you know what it is? It's probably the lighting. What happened with the copyright BS? Oh, what happened with the copyright? Copyright. What you mean? This one? That was Thursday. Yeah, it's still up on my end. I'm not sure how it is for you guys, but for me it's still up. My video got flagged. This one? This one's still rocking. No. Our Avengers assemble. I should have made that group chat earlier. Man. Down your line, you had another account. Not chat that. Literally no trades. Like the last trade I took was that trade on Wednesday. It's been a very like subtle week, like chill week for me. Last week of June, you know. Well, price is up here, then technically got some ranges here. You pop down a little bit, pop up, and then you did this, and now you're like this. Okay, could be a daily bottom wick right now. Bottom wicks, and that level will be the break above. What is this? That's on a 6. That'll be the flip on a daily. You know, sometimes when obviously the daily is set a certain way already. The daily shows that we're doing whatever right now, right? But sometimes you can just look at a smaller time frame and just kind of print off the structure that it created. I don't know, it might be too advanced to explain really, but sometimes you can just like kind of print like off the way the structure looks and it's forming. You can kind of print how the higher time frame kind of looks if you're looking at it. I used to do that a lot more back then because it'll give me a better understanding of what part of the cycle I'm in, right? Like I can look at this and just print off what the day looks like, you know what I mean? Or like you can look at like any pair and really like break down like overall, like it doesn't have to be exact to the T, but overall like how the structure is kind of forming, like are we closing bullish or bearish, right? So like let's say you were to go like a round pair, like I don't know, let's go on like I don't know, USD CAD or some shit, right? Or USD. And then you look at this, oh, this thing's popping. You look at this and, you know, like you look at the structure and you can say, okay, well, this is all this is all today, right? Obviously, this is all no, that's not all today. I'm tripping. Wait, is that? Yeah, it's all today. This is all today, right? So how will this look on a smaller time frame? Right, obviously what you're gonna see here is you're gonna see obviously probably just a bearish candle somewhere. Perfect. Yeah, probably bearish candle, top wick, and then where's the low yesterday? Right there. Is that the low? That was, yeah, that was the low. Perfect. So that was the low. And then today, right now, you sort of popped up earlier. Wait, how'd you close? You didn't close a little stronger bearish. Close right there. Okay, so you closed a little stronger bearish. Yeah, so you closed a little stronger bearish, and then today's candle so far, this thing kind of just it did create a top wick, it did pop down, right? So right now it did pop down. It looks something like this on the daily probably, right? But here it barely has a top wick, right? So as you can see, how price right now is popping up here, right? You're popping up right now and you're starting to reflip bullish. This is the candle right now, right? On the daily probably. It's like, it looks like this, right? So now the question becomes like, if this is how the day looks right now, right? This one right now, then you can say, okay, well, did we close respect and support, or did we, is it just forming a top wick, right? So if you look at the day before's closure, you're gonna see that the day before there was some type of resistance here on price. So I guess you can say it did close below most recent, right? Because that was Thursday, and then Wednesday was like somewhere here, probably the closure. Yeah, so yeah, that's what you want to ask yourself. Now you want to ask yourself, okay, well, did we close below the range, or did we close like, or is this a top wick being formed, right? Because if this is a top wick being formed, then this candle's gonna end up doing something like this probably. It's probably gonna end up flipping bearish again, right? After a top wick, and it will continue to pop down. But then you gotta ask yourself too, like, okay, well, if this were to be a top wick here, right? If this were to be a top wick here, how far is it gonna drive up until? So you look at the small time frame structure, which is this, for instance, and you say, okay, well, look left, you know, if it were to retest, if it were to create a top wick, it'll likely be around this area right here on the charts, right? And this should be it. But if it were to break this, then obviously looking left, you're gonna see a pop up towards whatever this is up here, right? And then therefore the candle will it'll extend to look something like this, right? And at that point, it's like, okay, well, did we close the support, or are we just continue to pop up? Because if it breaks above these ranges here on the smaller time frame, it's gonna likely pop up to fill the rest of the traffic, and then this would be the continuation of the candle today, right? So then you drop down to daily now, and you take a look at how it looks, and you say, okay, well, right, see how it kind of flipped bullish here? You say, well, did it close below the range, or did it close respect? Then just draw a line there and say, okay, cool, price looks like it closed back into the ranges here. So since it did that, you expect now a continuation down to the downside after a top wick. But then again, you're asking yourself, well, where was the top wick created last time you closed below the ranges, right? You're looking at this to the left here, looking at these areas here, looking at this here, right? So the rough, you know, medium average is around these areas. That is where you're expecting a top wick towards. So where is this? Let's go ahead and mark this level up, and drop down to a smaller time frame, right? Drop down to the 5 or something after, right? Because look, 109.088 is the resistance. Drop down to these levels and say, okay, cool. If you were to create a top wick, then you may be able to see 109.89. But if price were to break above those levels, then you can probably just look for buys back above these ranges here, right? Above that area, which is right here. Because above here, it'll likely take you up to fill the rest of the ranges towards here. You know what I mean? So then these would be your buys instead on your USD. Yeah, so it's key to understand what part of the cycle you're in. Always key. But I got sounds like Lil Uzi. Oh, what more did I miss about this chat? Like Uzi's album. I don't know. I feel like he didn't really commit. Like I honestly thought the whole album would be like the Suicide Door song, but like I don't know. I thought he would have committed. I thought he was like committed to that sound, but he didn't. The whole album was like inconsistent. There was like a lot of different sounds, and like there was an anime song at one point. There was like it was inconsistent. It was a lot of sound. A little bit of it sounded like Love Is Rage 2. A little bit sounded like Eternal Take. I don't know. It just was. It was very inconsistent. It was alright though. Like I didn't hate it. I liked it, but certain songs I really messed with. Certain songs kind of dragged. But it's a good, like, I'll say a good like 7-8 songs I liked. I think Rilo dropped too. I don't know if you guys think Rilo is. Rilo Rodriguez. Should Opium Punk. Yeah, but like he started that though. That's the thing. Like he had that sound before Cardi. Oh, this Fackles no Top Wake did it. Yeah. Okay. Cool. Could this be a Top Wake chat of the 1 hour candle? Remember how I said how? Remember I told you guys chat? I said how the 1 hour candle could easily break the highs and still continue to pop down. Like this is what we mentioned. This is what I drew out to you guys like maybe 20 minutes ago. Drew out live, right before the move even happened here. And this is what I'm talking about. 5 minute no Top Wick. If the 1 hour candle were to flip here, man, if you didn't have news chat, I'll look for sell stops on the breakout lows here, because then you can just drive down here on the 1 hour flip. Or maybe we still can take it with the news, because I'm not expecting anything major with news. It's this core PCE price index. I mean, it is a red folder, right, obviously, but let's see, you have like 9 minutes left, 10 minutes left for that to happen. But this is what we drew out. Exactly what we drew out, right? So the buys right now, you don't have buys above there. Careful. It's only buys if you were to respect the ranges, right? But any given point, this can happen here. 1 hour could break the highs, flip, and then that'll be a push down to fill these areas here. And that range is going to be like 30 pips there. If it wasn't for news right now, I'll have sell stops. But it's cool. We could just, you know, watch price and suffer in FOMO for the next 10 minutes here. Is it really FOMO though? Or is it not your position? Got these racks up. Oh, we're gonna push here, man. This is what you do. You take your left hand, take your right hand, put them together, and close them. And then you hold, you keep them like this for the next 9 minutes into news. I know you guys are trigger happy right now. You know, you guys want to just press the sell. But the last thing you want to do on a Friday is take a loss because you have news. If I were to take a loss, I'd rather take a loss to my full potential. You know, I'd rather take a loss when everything aligns. I don't want to take a loss when I sacrifice, you know, trading news. As much as I see this candle driving down with the 1 hour top wick, you know what I mean? As much as you see this candle pushing down, breaking the 1 hour lows right now, as much volume as you see right now, Who knows? I think for news they are expecting mixed numbers, right? There's a bunch of folders. What are they expecting here? Let's see. Oh, they might be expecting bad numbers. 0.3. Interesting. But we gotta wait here, chat. Nothing we can do. I did not take a trade. Let me delete that. I did not take a trade. Stop loss 10% profit. What? Was the flip 10? The flip was 10, was it? That was like 6. That was crazy though. Yeah, I had buys marked up above these levels, right? But I mentioned to you guys how like I wanted buys if we were to like close. If this 5 were to close respecting this level, then great, you know. At that point, you can consider prices popping back up. Because if it were to retrace in the 1 hour candle, this is where it'll do it. It would do it off of the next couple candles here. It would do it off of this push down. This is the push you had down to the ranges. So if it were to continue down, it'll be off of this. It wouldn't just like come back up here, retest the highs at 1908, and then it come back down. If it were to come back up at 1908, it would probably look something like this, right? And then it just probably continue to pop up. There's no reason to retest the highs if it wanted to come down today, right? So again, at this point, it doesn't really matter where price goes. It comes down to just how we close, either above the ranges or below the ranges now, because you're in a situation where you can have positions above or below right now with the range 2 fake out and the 1 hour time frame and everything. Buys and sells. GJ looks like it might flip on a daily. Sorry, no, that's a 4 hour candle. Yeah, GG looks I mean, daily looks pretty bullish to retest the highs, but what is this level? You probably want to see buys above above here, probably above these ranges. Above here you have range coming up to retest the highs, and that'll tap you into 183.678. So then that range is pretty decent. It's like a range of 48 pips. A closure above here though you want to see, so maybe the next 30 might close above, and then you want to see the bottom wick, or you actually might not need a bottom wick. Depends on where you're putting stops at, because if this is the structure you have here and these were the bottom wicks formed right here on GJ here, then if you were to close above here, you might just see a drive with no bottom wick, because you already grabbed liquidity here. So it depends where you put stops. You know, you obviously have to put stops below these ranges probably. But yeah, you want to see a closure, and then that's it. It's pretty decent. But you know, I'm not trading GJ, right? How does 5 close? Okay, cool. Does 5 close bearish into the ranges? All right. This is a very important candle of the day, Chad. This might be your most important 5-minute candle of the day, because this 5 closed bearish, right? So any given point, what can happen here is this 5 could break the highs, do something like this, and then still flip bearish, right? Any given point can break the highs and then flip bearish, and then this is how it's gonna look, because it's creating a top wick for the previous 5 candle, right? If it were to pop up really, then you'll see this 5-minute candle for the 830 close above the ranges, right? There's a resistance here now, so let's move our resistance up a little bit, and you can say if it were to close above 1907, then you'll pop up with the 30 and the 1 hour and everything, right? But if you were to flip after a top wick, you might be able to get an entry here around these. But yeah, this is like one of your most important candles of the day, I would say. Correction, these are most important 1 minute 5 candles. That's a top wick. Bro, on fire these NASA's. Yeah, NASA's with no trades right now. But they're good though. It's fine. They're fine. We may get something. Did that 5 break the highs on Blueberry? It did. I'm assuming it did. I'm assuming that was the top wick then. Sometimes it doesn't really break the highs visually, but because we're on, like, you know, we're on MT5 servers, right? But price actually broke the highs. Interesting. You got a version. That's not. You're just mad. I got more hair than your mentor. I'm kidding. All right. Fuck. 2 minutes left here. 1 minute and 12 seconds, chat. For news. For news. Last night I wrote down your whole playbook on salary play. Damn, you call it the salary play? That's how much. That's how much it impacted your trading. That's good. I was good to take notes. Hey chat, if you guys are gambling here, again, I hope all goes well for you guys. I don't have buy self stops for news. Again, we never do for news. We just kind of sit out, wait for news to come out, and then hop on the wave where the wave takes us. But yeah, we never trade news. So if you're gonna have buy self stops, good luck, have fun with it. I hope all goes well. I really do. You know, I'm not hating on how you trade, but just be careful. There's lots of things that can play out and that can happen. Slippage, you know, whipsaws, a bunch of stuff. Just be cautious. 2, 1, and news. That 5 closed bullish. Whoa. Whoa. 3-minute break at the highs. 15 closed bearish here. Whoa, how did this close? Respect and resistance, huh? Bigger stops. 1913. Interesting. $19.06. Because if this kind of were to reflip bearish now on this same 5 candle, look at the 15. Look at the 15 and 30. Right, 15 closed bearish. The 1 hour can still flip at any given point. Right, so the 1 hour were to reflip, or reflip at 1906, and 1906 will pop back down. If it doesn't reflip, it will just close above the ranges, and then we just take buys going up, right, towards whatever next is. I guess you can say up here, 1913. So I want to see how this 5 reacts here, because this is going to be a very key candle. I was gonna say earlier, like the 5 closed bullish. I didn't get to finish my sentence, but I was gonna say 5 closed bullish here with no bottom wick. Can you create a bottom wick before driving up? I never created a bottom wick. It just kind of popped. How did you guys do for news? Wow. How much volume is in this 15 candle? Who's me a millionaire? Jeez. Who's me broke? Interesting. Looks like this 5 may not flip. Came down near it. Didn't really flip bearish. Again, this is like the first couple minutes of news, so things are starting to settle down. If this 5 though were to close bullish, then you may see continuation of buy chat for 935, and then you can probably retest like 1913, depending on where we close though. With the because if it's starting to rebreak its own highs, it's likely not going to flip bearish. It's likely just going to continue up here. This range you have left is like 30-40 pips, which is not bad. We weren't going to take buys above 1907 anyways until we had like some type of bearish closure here, right? And then the closure back above. But with news, that was not the case. Oh, I couldn't have done anything there. What we got here today? Yeah, nothing I could have done here. Nothing I would have done here. Same thing as yesterday, really. Yeah, news. You know, we weren't going to the news candle. We were only looking for sells if it were to flip bearish. It never flipped bearish. So obviously no sells. Buys are great, but you need a 5 closure here first. Then you probably need a bond week for the next 5, right? So nothing would have done here any other given day. Because if you can close bullish now above 1907 here, the next 5, if it were to create a bond wick, I'll be in there. And then you can just take bias going up to retest 1913. But I want to see this next 5 form a bottom wick. If it doesn't form a bottom wick and it just pops, then it just pops. So be it. But I want to see it come down to retest like 1907 here for a bottom wick. Because the previous 5 has no bottom wick. So I want to see if you can grab that before driving. I believe anything above 1913 though. Above 1913, you don't need a bottom wick. Above 1913, you just have straight bias going up to fill whatever this is, 1916, 1917. This 4 count is key too. You have like about 24 minutes left for a closure. There is a 4 resistance here at 1913. So it depends on how we close here. If we can close above 1913 for the 4-hour close, then you should get more buys after 9. But if you start to close, you know, within this, I'll say this range here, within the ranges of 913 to 1905, then this 4 candle might be a bit tough. The 9 a.m. one. Yeah, this 5 is not gonna come down to. Oh, maybe I might create a bottom wick. I was gonna say, I don't know if you have enough time left. You have 3 minutes left. If it were to happen, it would have happened already. The first minute of the 5. So let's see if we can create a bottom wick and flip on the same 5 candle, then create, you know, or even like come down, create a bottom wick at 1906, and then just like retest the highs or close, my bad, close like doji in this 5, then perfect. But if this 5 were to close bearish below 1907, then we can go back to looking at the 15 time frame again and say if 15 can still flip bearish. But then you'll need a top wick on this 5 once it closes, because then this 5 will be a fake out. Right, it'll just be a range 1 fake on the 5. Because as this is happening, the next 5 creates a top wick, drives. That'll be the 5 fake out, and that'll be the 1 hour flip at the same given time. Or 30-minute flip at the same given time. I know you see volume here. I know you're itching right now to take a trade, but unfortunately, there's nothing I can take right now. We gotta just sit here and wait for price to form these levels here, or print that bottom wick. You just need to indicate direction here. That's it. Once you have direction, you're gonna see a drive. I don't believe this is direction yet. I do believe you'll get direction shortly. What up, Wix?
What's the deal? What's the deal?
What's the deal? Nice stream yesterday. Glad you took over.
Which one? There were two.
Oh no.
Yeah, thanks for letting me know you weren't coming in.
No
Appreciate
worries,
it.
bro. No worries. I got you.
Thanks for calling in sick.
I got you. I did call him sick though. I told the stream before. Yo, every time I text not text. Every time I post my story that I'm not gonna be streaming, I feel like I'm calling in sick. Like I feel like I'm telling my boss that I'm calling in sick. Like I gotta tell everybody like, yo, guys, sorry, I can't show up tomorrow. I got a dentist appointment.
HR knew nothing about this. That's an unexcused absence. I'm gonna call your parents after 2 more. You're gonna send a letter home.
Definitely calling in sick for sure. Doji? Wow. It's been a pretty chill week though, I'll say. It's been pretty steady. After a couple of rough weeks, this is a pretty decent bounce back week. What am I doing for June? I didn't even know what I'm doing for June, chat. Haven't traded in 2 days. I forgot about how much I have in my balance. What is this? 93. What's 93? That is gonna be around like what? 3%? 12%? Not bad, 12%. Not bad. Could have been better.
Don makes Warren Buffett look like fucking demo trader on the weekly.
On the weekly?
12%, 40%. Warren Buffett's struggling over here to get to 8% lifetime.
You've all got that guy comment. You know that guy type of comment?
The what?
You know the that guy comment? We about get one of those that guy comment.
It's coming. Someone's gonna fuck it up right now.
Closures above 1910 over 5-minute flip. Oof. What do you got here?
I have 1910.692.
1969.
Last 15 of the 4 hour.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. It is. Well, last 19 minutes of the 4 hour.
Once this closes, it'll be the last 15.
What if it just flips though? Is that really the last 15? Yeah. Missed you, Wix.
I missed me. I'm not a Wix when you're not here.
All right,
I
Kanye.
didn't feel like myself. I showed up yesterday. I was like, "Fuck, Don's not here. Where's Wix? Why is Wix not here either?" You know what happens every time you miss a stream? For some reason, I get the messages.
Awesome.
Don misses the stream, and then it's fucking destroy Wix's inbox with Wix.
Yo, are you coming on stream today?
Can you save Devious?
Can you save DVS? Hello, sir.
I swear, I think they all got together and like someone gave them a handout. Okay, this is the text you will all send to, and everyone sent me the same text.
You may see a pop here. Ooh.
I also got 1913.448 for off the Ripski.
I want out the Ripskis too. I think this candles might pop, and that will be out the Ripskis at 9:45, and then 9:45. Like, thing is, like the 4 hour candle. I mean, yeah.
And it's reached the 4 hour candle is reaching these highs over here, right, where it's pulled back. Like, go to the right there, perfect. You see these candles? They all pulled back here as we were breaking up. So you probably want that closure above here or above here. This is where I have the off the rip.
Yeah, on the 4. Let me go back down to 30. Yeah, the reason I was saying you might see a popper chat is because like you're just re-breaking the highs, and typically when you re-break the highs at the news, you just continue to drive. There's no like, you know, it's just you see continuation. But again, me and Wicks are waiting for a 5 closure here anyways. So like once we close, the thing is like it'll be the last 15, and then we gotta wait for the 1 hour close.
Gonna wait for a full back.
Yeah, we can't really, even if we were close above here, we can't do much until 9 a.m. Well, we can, but typically we would expect a pullback because the 4 account is gonna create a top wick somewhere, right?
All right. I mean,
it's alright.
New York Open didn't really work out. Let's wait for pre-Wordle open. Should really pop.
And chat, we did what is this? Like 14% for June. I calculated wrong. Once it hits a year, chat, oof. No more.
No mas?
No mas. What's the average here?
XAU
10%.
on the 5 MTA.
No more.
I did that with FOMO. No more FOMO.
No. This is the same account, chat, that I've been trading with on the last like basically 11 months on the stream. August hits my full year on stream of doing this, so when August hits, no more. Kidding. I don't know. I might keep it. I don't know. I just like, there's so many questions people ask me when showing terminal, and it's just a lot of it is irrelevant. I think FX book is also relevant as well. There's no like, I don't know. For FX book, it's like it shouldn't determine someone's success. You know what I mean? This is there. I mean, we've been doing it live for a year, anyways, right? It's just kind of there. MT5 is kind of there already. Like there was no difference before I show my MT5 and after. I'm still the same. We've been taking the same trades. It's nothing's been different. When it's August, can you do a giveaway of the account? Giveaway, 700K giveaway. Damn, that's $1 million giveaway. Giving away BlueberryMarkets MT5 account.
Just gonna give it all away.
Huh?
Just gonna give it all away.
Yeah, we're gonna give it away.
Give away your TD account.
I think I still got some balance in there, bro.
I know.
Honestly, if I give that away, it's a good 30K. Just sitting somewhere.
I mean, if somebody waits 8 months for it, they deserve it.
You think win rate matters? I mean, we have a high win rate, but that's because the way we trade, you know, like that's just what it comes with. You know what I mean? But
I think win rate matters. Not if you want to get the first pick in the draft.
All that matters really is like fucking Westbrook. All that matters really is the stats guy. All that matters really is making money at the end of the day. You know, as long it doesn't matter how you trade, high win rate, low win rate, big RR, whatever the case may be, as long as you are able to print money and able to, you know, consistently print money on a day-to-day basis, or on a consistent basis, and use that towards your groceries or bills at the end of the month. That's all that really matters. For my strategy though, like, I don't want to say it requires a high win rate. It's just what it is. The strategy comes with a high win rate. You know what I mean? In general, we have like a, well, it's like a 78-79% win rate. So like, it just comes with it. Like we're not trying to have a high win rate. It just kind of, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? Just like we don't try to have a certain RR. It's just what it is. It's just what the market gives us. The market give me a 79% win rate. I'll take it. Shit, I ain't tripping. But like it's not what we strive for. Like I don't wake up every day and say All right, time to increase my win rate today. Like, I'm just trying to make money at the end of the day, right? With the strategy, either it's 10 pips today or, you know, whatever pips tomorrow. So
this Chanel suck. So this Gucci.
My bad. My bad, fam.
No, apologize like you mean it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, brother.
That was a fake apology. I don't accept it.
Sorry, brother. I don't know how.
I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna apologize for that.
What's your pacing success rate? 79.39. In the last 2 years, we've had 339 wins, 132 break-evens, and 88 losses, and a total of 4,694 pips. With these setups here.
Oh, you straight pippin'.
Straight pippin'. Scotty.
Straight poppin'.
Imagine Scotty Pippen was a trader. That'd be sick. Scotty Pippen. Scotty is such a cool name. If you know somebody named Scotty in your life chat, they're probably were a cool dude.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Wow, man. This 1 hour candle closes doji here, Wix. I'm not gonna lie to you, but 9 a.m. we just gonna boop, 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 boop. Pineapple, 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 pineapple. This 1 hour candle could still flip here the last, like, chat, remember how we said how the last 15 is a pullback? This is what we're talking about, right? You see how we pull back the last 15, right? It's because the 4 counts got crits hot wick. But
Ooh, the daily broke the highs, the previous high.
yeah, it did. Thing is, yo, how did your daily close for you? Like,
Doji.
I'll consider more doji than a bullish candle, right?
That's what we said yesterday on Asian. Yeah, I consider this more of a doji. It's a little bullish, but it's more of a doji. It just created a bunch of range that we need to get out of.
I was waiting for the 1 hour to break the highs, then flip, but it's starting to flip now at 850. It's a little too late. Because I wanted to sell stops earlier.
If you look at the doji candle, it still respected the resistance. It came up and respected it. So if you can block it out, you're going to expect today to flip and drive down, right?
Yep.
Looking at the daily.
Yeah, remember what we said about how the day when you break out, you typically don't drive, but the next day you would drive? And yesterday closed doji?
I know, that's why you weren't here yesterday.
Huh?
Don knew it wasn't going to be no actual day.
Hey, don't be exposing now. Don't be exposing now.
He looked at it, he was like, nah.
Tomorrow's the drive.
Really, tomorrow's the drive. I mean, why am I going to drive the M4 back home today when tomorrow is the market drive?
No, I was home yesterday.
Tomorrow. Lime. He was not home. Don is not letting the other guy stream for no reason by himself.
The other guy. Not the other guy.
Not the other guy. Yeah. Been the other guy my whole life.
Why are you holding out, Don? Holding out? Shit. I don't know. It's a secret. But if you pay for my mentorship, I'll tell you my secret. But don't worry. We have a wait list right now.
We got a wait list for the wait list, and you have to apply. Apply to get on the wait list.
Though.
And if you make it to the wait list, then we choose a select few that'll get an email to get into the final wait list.
Don't worry though. Only 5 spots left.
How come every single guru right now has a wait list for
Fuck,
something?
bro. I swear I'm behind. Yeah, I know, man. Everybody
single one
got a
right now
wait
has
list.
a wait list either for an in-person, for an EA, for a fucking educatorial for an EA. Everybody. Yo, I'm gonna get in trouble. I'm exposing the industry, dog.
Yo, no. Yeah, the forest god's gonna come for you. But you're talking too much right now.
Where I'm fucking.
They're like, hey, don't tell our secrets now.
Exposing the trade matrix.
The trading matrix.
The Tate of Instagram right now. I mean the Tate of Forex right now. They gonna go put me in Forex jail.
I know that you're all alone. I gotta wait some mentors to join their courses.
Yeah. It's all right. All these mentors, they're on my wait list.
Dudes with 1K Instagram followers. Guys, hurry up. There's a wait list. What is that about? What is your time about, sir? Close. Oh, I'm logged out. Why did everything log me out?
You're not you when you're logged out.
Wow, this 1 hour candles. Nice. You think what I'm thinking? If we close above 1908 here, wicks, bottom wick, and then a reflip to refill the wick and fill the ranges at 1918. See you there. Wow, chat. If you were to close bullish here above these ranges here, I think you have. I mean, yeah, right here. I'll say above this level, and the next 1 hour candle creates a bottom wick, and then the reflips will have buy stops. Because then this is what's gonna happen. If you were to flip bearish with the 4 candle closing bullish, it would just be a 4 bottom wick. The 4 candle would not be breaking the lows, but the 1 hour will be for a bottom wick. And then look left, you just fill the ranges up here at 1918, 1916, and that'll be the buys we'll take for a continuation after news. Just like you know, we took just at the trade took on Wednesday, and the same trade we took on Monday or Tuesday it was on stream.
I think a closure on the 5 above 1910.69, you're gonna have the fake out.
The buys, right?
You're gonna retest the highs, yeah.
Were you talking about the 1 hour close?
No, I'm talking about the 5 closing above 1910.692, confirming a fake out to retest the highs.
Oh, okay.
Final confirmation.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Could be a lit day today. A lovely day.
What a lovely day. Most loveliest day of my life.
I had to play it.
You see how it says 100K soon? I better see that same guy.
No, we're gonna add 200K soon. For the rest of our journey, it's gonna be this guy.
This guy right here. I want him at the in person. I'm doing that. I don't want this guy at the in person.
I mean, I booked them for a live performance, bro.
No. Yo, you know what? We coming through with them to the FOREX Summit. when you get booked for the FOREX Summit, you bring them, and when you get on stage, that's who you bring with you. Introducing Controller FX.
Controller FX.
With the balloons.
Flowers, bro.
And now, Edgard from Brampton.
Yo, I'm not from Brampton.
Controller FX. No top wick on the previous 5 here.
Just change topics. No, it's not gonna be.
No, I just turned the 5 on and I saw it. I mean, if it's what I'm thinking, I'm gonna say it.
This guy just
There's not much of a filter here, right? There's not much of a filter in here.
Just 5 minute no top wick here. Oh man. What are your confirmations for trades? We just explained what we're looking for. It's not all the same confirmations for each trade, right? But we can only explain the current situation right now and what we're looking for. Again, 1 hour count closes there above these ranges. Anywhere above 1907 was perfect. You create a bottom wick for the 1 hour at 1904. and then you reflip bullish, and we'll take bias going up to retest the highs at 916. Why you need a bottom wick? 1, to mirror the traffic to the left, and 2, to grab liquidity, right? And then with that being said, you'll see a 4 bottom wick, and then you'll see a range fill tapping into this resistance, and that should be the push you have before noon if you were to get a push here. But it's looking pretty decent. I just want to see a steep bottom wick. That's about it. I just want to see the 1 hour break the lows, and then we'll be in there like swimwear. Right? I mean, obviously we can drop for the bottom wick, like that's definitely possible. But you see how here, let me show you guys something real quick. This is a zucchini on the 4 hour time frame, right? Because you have this here formed, right? Like this candle here closed bearish, respecting this resistance, and then this one drove. And remember that trade chat that we took on, I think Tuesday or Monday or Wednesday? Like I think 2 of those trades were very similar. Or last Friday, I think it was. So last Friday, if you guys weren't here, I think we took a buy after a bottom wick. Was it Friday? Yeah, we did take it today, but like, where was it? Oh, right here. So you see how, like, look, wait, I think Wednesday might be a better example. This wasn't the one I was looking at. This was more of the onion. I think Wednesday was a lot more comparable. Monday, this is Wednesday or Tuesday. This trade. When did we take that trade chat? Was it Wednesday? Was it Tuesday? Or was it Monday? Maybe it was Monday. I'm trying to show you guys how it's very similar here. I want to see a bullish candle closure. So this was it here? No, it wasn't here. What day was it? It was one day though. It was very similar where it was on the 5, right? Same structure here. I want to show you guys how it looks on the 5 because that happened that day. But same structure here really. I think it was the day where we had a closure for the zucchini, and then we wait for a top wick, right? We didn't enter here. We waited for a top wick, and then you got a top wick, you flipped, and then that was the position we took that day, right? Because this is what you're gonna see here. If you create a top wick, all you're doing really is you're mirroring these pushes here to the left. You're mirroring these candles here, and you should be coming down the tap into 1918, 1916 here now. But I want to see the bottom wick, and that's it. Just to grab liquidity and retest the lows. The 4 candle closed above most recent though, so that's cool. Yeah, 1918 to 17. But yeah, that's it. That's really all I'm waiting for. If you don't get a bottom wick, obviously, then I mean, buys of 913 wouldn't be too bad. But I want to see a breakout on the 5. So I want to see the 5 do something like this, right? Close above, obviously. And then once the 5 does that, we'll wait for like a bearish closure, like so. And then just a closure back above the ranges, right? And that'll be the buys we'll take towards 1918, 1920. But it won't be off the rip for me, not yet at least. If it was before the 4 hour close, yeah. But since you have a 4 hour close here, I would assume you'll get a bottom wick on the 4. Cool. That's about it though. Now just wait for whatever happens here. The trade was Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday.
Oh, he dipped. Shit. Well, gang, Asian session continues on Monday, not tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern, Monday evening. And for the private gang, yes. Sunday unfiltered in full effect. We'll be doing a private Sunday Asian session at 8 p.m. Eastern on Sunday for everyone at Wix's table. So join the fuck up. Just scare the people into joining. Join now before you get wrenched. Please, YouTube, sir. I always please YouTube. Tonight we drink. Did he go to Timmy's? Give Don a like at least? True, I forgot. I'm gonna be like number 400 in this bitch. That roll-up window where crank that. Join the private. It's on my channel. You gotta subscribe to my channel, and then there's a join button next to the sub. Like number 420 coming right up. Who's it gonna be, man? Wix, how much do you make? How much what do I make? Noise? I make a lot of noise. You get added on my Discord. You gotta DM me with your YouTube name. DM you just send me a message on Discord with what your name is on YouTube. And if it's the same, just write same name. Way rude to ask about somebody's payouts. You guys will see my next payout. I'll post it. I'll post my next payout. Credit score? Yeah. It's not even important. What are you going to do with his credit score? You need at least a social security number, a mother's maiden name, what city I grew up in, where I met my spouse. You need all these things, right? You need my first pet's name. You need my first grade teacher's name. You would need a lot of things to actually make things work. You're right. Damn it. Don't have 730K at the age of 23. At the age of 23, I was in debt. I was in a lot of debt. Matter of fact, at 23, no, I'm sorry, 22, I was in debt. And at 23, I started working in the banking system. That's how it was. By 23, it was a lot. It was a lot. It was 6 figures worth of debt. But guess what? I went into 6 figures worth of debt when I started trading, right? And the fact that I went through hard times earlier in my life actually helped me when it came to trading. 23, homeless, living in my car. Yeah, I mean, we all went to that shit. Like, Don is way ahead of most people by 23 years old. Me at 23 was a shit show. I had different priorities. Question, what is the best trade copier? You, Gilly, you are the best trade copier. You're on this stream trying to copy Don's trades. You are numero uno. I don't think Gilly's a fan. Wait, you can't use my answer on me. You can't use my answer on me, bruh. Gilly said, I know you are, but what am I?
Ah, man. Oh, that snare drum.
Heard that?
You did that?
Where's my snare? Yo, give me my snare.
You've been invited to the podcast. Oh, no. I was invited to someone's podcast recently. I should start going to podcasts, shouldn't I?
Oh, no.
I should just start accepting them.
You're going to become one of those?
Well, there was at one point in my career where, you know, I wasn't very comfortable going to podcasts, but I think I'm in a state where I'm pretty, I think I'll be fine nowadays. My first podcast, I was very nervous. I was like 19 or 20. We're trained that. Shout out to him though. That guy actually gave me my career, or actually he put me on the map, for sure. Because before Train Nut, we had like what 30 viewers. After Train Nut, we had like 80 viewers. We went from like 30 to 80, which is a big jump. You know, obviously a back down is a big jump. Going from 30 viewers to 80 viewers, that's like almost, that's like 100+%, right? So yeah, shout out to Train Nut. He definitely lifted or brought the channel to light for sure. And then from there, that was it. I'm 23. I'll press down scroll button. Yeah, I think I knew that too. It's just like a habit now though. Like once I do something a certain way for a period of time, even if I knew how, like, you know, that's easier, I still click backspace. It's just a habit. How many years you been trading? I've been trading for like 5 years. 5 years hit in December. What up, Jake? What's going on, man? Try activating GG buys. Oh, did it close above the range for you? Is that what I did? Oh yeah, I did. Oh wow, nice. Yeah, new 4 account too. You're probably. Oh wow. Yeah, I mean, the bottom wick could be anywhere though. The 4-hour candle, right? It could be 182, 800. Could be 182, 600 and still flip. So it can literally be anywhere. Same with gold here too right now. You give me 10K. I ain't tripping. How much you start off with? Zero. Well, I was a reseller, so I had, you know, I was reselling shoes and clothes, but it wasn't anything crazy. I was maybe making an extra, like, I don't know, like it wasn't anything crazy. But work obviously too, right? When I first started, I was working a part-time job at a grocery store. So save up. Either you save up, you spend it on groceries. I got you. You save up, you spend it on groceries, or not groceries. What am I saying? You save up, you spend it on, you know, going out, or you save up and put it all towards trading, just to blow the account the next day after you got paid and survive the next 2 weeks without knowing that you won't get paid for another 2 weeks. That was the lifestyle I was living, right? When I first started trading, I was just saving my paychecks. And then I got a paycheck, put like 80% of it, no management, put 80% of it or 100% of it towards just a trading account. Whatever happens, happens. Hopefully it flips. Right? And if it doesn't flip and it blows within the first couple of days, then now you gotta wait 2 weeks to get paid again. 2 weeks of not being able to eat food, not being able to go out and buy food. You know, you gotta just kind of stay in the crib and just chill, I guess. But that was what I was doing. So now I'm just grateful to be comfortable, you know, as long as I'm comfortable to go out and eat, pay without having to worry, you know, doing what I got, just being free, right? That's the whole purpose, really. But yeah, man, I didn't get money as a kid. If I got money as a kid, I wouldn't be here. I would not be here.
Boy, being Bali right now.
Yeah, if I got money as a kid, I wouldn't have to work. But that's not where I came from, so.
Because you didn't have the money, your ceiling is a lot higher as a fucking human being. Your ambitions are a lot higher.
You're saying as if someone were to like have money from the parents growing up and stuff?
If you were just a trust fund baby.
Trust fund baby.
I think
Yeah.
it takes away from ambitions a little bit. It takes away from it. Here's the thing: like most people that struggle or go through the struggle, they have a chip on their shoulder, right? Because they feel like they shouldn't be there. They're better than that. So
Yeah.
it takes away it when you're a trust fund baby and you're born with a silver spoon in your mouth. You're I think that chip on your shoulder is not there, where you feel like you need to fight for stuff, you need to prove stuff, you need, you know, less feistiness in people. Yeah, you give me a trust fund, I ain't tripping.
I mean, I wouldn't trip either. Fuck, you give me a trust fund, I ain't tripping. Fuck. I'll be chilling. When are you looking to get married? Oh, that question doesn't even come to mind right now, to be honest. I'm too young for that. Maybe in a couple years I'll start thinking about it more, but right now I'm just trying to stack the money. Just trying to stack the bread. That's it. Just trying to stack the bread. Because how can we get married? How do you get married when you don't got the bread? Well, you can, but I want to make sure I get my, bread up. I get.
That's what I said. That's your girl's burner account.
No, what'd you say? No. Just hanging
Check
around.
your phone. You definitely have a text right now.
Sorry guys, I'll be back. Not the burner. But yeah, like I'm only 23. I don't know. In some cultures, they get married a little earlier, a little younger. I know people who get married at 23, 22, but in like my culture, we usually get married like at a little later, like 30
Your
or.
girl starts trading. That's insider trading, dog. It's not fair.
Inside trading. JC going here to take out his just spitting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. All depends. In Spain, 35 on average. I think, yeah, my culture is like 30 to be honest.
Is that age?
30 or late 20s. Yeah. You 23? Holy shit, I thought at least 30? Bruh. You think I look 30? That is crazy. I'm getting old, huh? 30. If I had a beard, maybe. I got baby face. Baby face done. Be very cautious here, guys, with the closure here, okay? At any given point, this count could just reject, and you'll see. If thing is, if it were to reject, you'll see a huge rejection for the 4 count of bottom wick. So you see, just push, just a drive in volume. But yeah, just be cautious on these closures here. I don't have any positions here yet. We're just waiting here still, but we need volume, right? Right now, there's no volume. There's no volume at all right now. Oh, there is, but it's not. There's no direction yet. I'm trying to see. Can we cancel out this 4-hour candle here? What did it do? Yeah, you want to see the top wick here, man.
Yo, why are they on my ass today? What's the deal?
What'd you do?
I don't know. They all talking shit about me. Why y'all hating? Don't be hating.
You've been married since 18? Wow. 18? Where are you from? You don't look 23? Huh. You sound 20. You sound 30. I sound old. I'm gonna stop being. I'm gonna start being a little less professional so we can sound low 23 again. I be sounding too professional. You sound 30 now.
Talk about homework.
I need to start talking like little baby. And then some around the range top targets.
Yeah, I was gonna quit trading until I heard that. Little babies, that you?
I'm gonna 30-minute flip on GJ. Were you hear that stream when I told you I would trade GJ again eventually next month? I'm looking to touch GJ again.
No, I heard you say it, but I was fucking juggling my caps at the moment. Just straight capping.
Yeah, we mentioned that on like Thursday stream or some shit. Or no, my bad. What am I saying? Monday stream. I was like, we might consider trading GJ next month. The thing is, like, chat, I never closed off GJ. I never said I'm done trading GJ. I always said I'll be open to. I'm open to keep trading it this year, right? Not today though, obviously. Yeah, I know you guys want me to look for bias here. Hey, just because I'm not looking for bias here doesn't mean you can't, right? Like I already did the breakdown for you guys. I said how, you know, closure above 138, 172 takes you up to fill the ranges. That's what we said earlier today, right? It's just we're just trading gold for now. But
That shit ain't happening.
Doesn't mean you can't trade it, right? You can still take your trades when I don't take trades. You go to university, half a semester.
Now he just drives by it on his M4. Brum brum.
You know what's crazy? I have people with university degrees that are working for me. That is crazy. From a guy who, you know, didn't like I took a break and I just never came back, right? But to have somebody work for me,
Well, that guy just quit.
with the degree is wild. The full university degree, right? It's just the new work, I guess. The new online work. Your losses bigger than your profits. Yeah.
Well,
Like, look.
that makes sense.
Do you see this? Like, where is it? Do you not like that? That is a strategy. Look, where is it? I risked 15K to make $5, and if I kept doing that over the years, right? And somehow it led this account to 725K, coming from 147K. Like from 147K to 700K, I kept risking 15K to make $5. To be honest, I don't even know how it was possible. It just kept stacking up. You know, the $5 kept stacking up, and we just kept taking more, like, bigger losses than wins. And for some reason, it's been working the last 10 months. I don't know. Like, something just happened. I don't know. I don't know what just happened. Something just happened. It's all fun and games. No, but for real though, like, what do you mean? We have been 100K days before. I don't aim to lose more than I win. It's just what the market gives me, you know. The account's still up. The way we trade is like, it's still working fine, completely fine. Like, we're not looking to risk more than we lose. It's just some days it might catch 10 pips, some days it might catch 100, some days it might catch 50, some days it might catch none, some days it might lose a bit more, right? But there's no like pre-limit set to what we're gonna do. There's no pre-RR set.
You seen this?
Yeah, that's Marcos. What's he bench
He be
pressing?
squatting. I'm so proud. I just want to high five him. Dope.
He's a trainer in Bali now.
Nice. I don't care if he's doing it by himself, with a trainer, with whatever, through a video. It don't matter as long as you're in there. I'm so proud.
I'm in it too. I'm in it like somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. People always have these people always make these comments as if like it's like the first time I've heard these comments. Do you know how many times, Uzar, we've heard that comment every day of our life? Every day of my life for the last 10 months. I've been dealing with those comments. If you trade demo, you wouldn't be scared to manage after 5-10 pips. You can tell in the Fear Guys live. How much you make the month in the worst case? I mean, we haven't had a negative month on this account. It has been a negative month. I think it's been like a break-even month, like I say, but I haven't had a negative month yet. Let me see real quick. I don't think so though. Yeah, my worst month was September 2022, 2.43%, 2%. My best month was obviously December, right, which was 8.5. But the average month is like 10%, I'll say. You guys seen it earlier, right? Yeah. I mean, I don't strive, like the things like this, like I don't strive to aim for whatever month. Like, I don't have a goal, like just like RR, you know, like I don't have a goal each month to hit a certain amount, hit a certain percentage. Like that's how I think of RR. I think when, you know, people have RR, they're just putting up these I don't want to say magical, but they're putting up these like variants before they're even looking at the charts. They're just saying, I need to hit this. Like, what does the market owe you to hit those levels for you, right? So same as this, like the market doesn't owe me anything. Each month I just take my trades according to my plan, and whatever I finish off with. You know, it could be you know, whatever. Like each month is different though. Like I made, you know, 86% in December. The next month I only made 16. I didn't chase 80%. The next month I made 40. Didn't chase 40. Next month I made 18, then 6, then 6, then, you know, 14. So I think the best thing, the goal in trading is to not have a goal. I never have profit goals, never have account goals. Like this account could hit a milli next year, could hit a milli tomorrow. I don't know, but I'm just gonna be taking the same trades I've been taking, right? And I think that's the key to it. And what also is the key to it is this 5 closure above the range and bottom wick now for the previous 5 lows breaking. This 15 close above the ranges as well. Yeah, I want to see. We can probably have a 3rd pip stop here, to be honest. What is this? Enough of me talking. Let's talk to the charts. Let's see. 16, 1918. Actually, you know what? Four no bottom wick. Four no bottom wick and 4 at resistance. Yeah, traffic drives here for me. Man, I wanted to see a bottom wick towards 1907 first. I wanted to see liquidity being grabbed there. I mean, you broke the previous 5 lows. I get that, but is that enough for us to drive? You know what I mean? You can just continue to pop back into the ranges, create some bottom wicks. Might have zucchinis.
1907?
Might have,
no way.
Might have zucchinis at 1910. 1907? I mean, it could. That's just the most recent 4 low.
No, Gilly said 1907. No way.
Oh, well, we're not like saying it's gonna 100% come down towards there, right? But like that's what logic shows us. You know what I mean? Like most recent support shows that we're right here. Where is that? 1908, 1907. Like I'm not saying it's guaranteed to come down, but that's the only thing. That's the only way I can look for buys above these levels here. If you were to come down towards 1908, 1907. It's just, you know, things that we need in order to confirm the buys for us, right? No way.
Ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, it's this is that 4 resistance there. Like you want to see a bottom wick here. You want to see liquidity being grabbed there. That was not enough for 5. I think it would have flipped and just came back down anyways. And then you'd be like, fuck, I should have waited for a stupid bottom wick, right?
Then you're in drawdown, like. Fuck,
Yeah, and you're like,
waited.
shit, should have waited, should have waited. Four pips away.
And then you hold the drawdown. And you're like, well, eventually Don will get in, and then he does, and it's for a sell, and you're still holding the buy.
I'm trying to see if we could get the zucchini below 1911 or something here, because if we're not driving up here, and you were to come down and you're expecting 1907, could you just take the sells, take advantage of that range there? It's like a third bit range.
A closure in the top wick here to 1914, 1913, and.
Or I would like to see if we can get like a closure here below 11 and then a bullish closure. And then something like this.
Yeah, this area to grab a wick
would be preferred. And that'll be the drive.
That's our
top wick too. Yeah, 913. Patience. I know you guys getting impatient here, but this is the volume I'm talking about. You didn't have volume all morning, or you haven't had volume since the news, but this is the biggest count since then, so this should give you some type of direction here. But now you can move your resistance up towards here now. I say there's a new resistance formed at 1914, and this is your range. What up, Savage? What's going on, my boy? So you coming to the mean green or what? Why haven't traded like all week? I took a couple trades this week. I took like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, 3 trades, 8 overall positions. Yeah, I took 3 trades this week. I took Sunday. I took 4. Sunday. I took Monday. I took Wednesday. Wednesday. I took Tuesday. Something like that. We had 2 wins on stream this week, more than last week.
Hey.
Or 3 if you include Wix and Asian session as well. You know what I mean?
Oh, you took a trade in my Asian?
No, but I'm saying like if we include your stream from yesterday, like during the NY session, technically we took like.
Oh yeah.
We had a pretty good week this week, I'll say. Pretty steady. On stream at least.
2 wins with Don and 1 with me yesterday. 3 wins if you showed up to the New York session.
Yeah, it's been pretty steady, which is better than last week. Pulling to the meet and greet. Dude, the venue, we might gotta relocate venue. I might need a bigger venue. I thought about it. I'm like, yo.
If Savage pulls up, you're gonna need a bigger venue.
170 people.
It's just gonna be.
I might need a garage.
It needs to be ADA accessible.
Dude, I need. I think he's good now, no? Yo.
You're gonna need a ramp at the in-person, so you gotta change the venue.
Funny. Get a field? I could get a field. What's the name of the music you're playing? I don't know. Something called chilihop.com. It's a copyright free website. 4-hour flip? Yeah, I did. Can we get a bottom wick though? Yeah. This could also be a range run fake on the 4 too. I mean, hey, below 1910, 1909 ain't looking too bad.
Well, you close below there, you're filling the range down to 1907, so that might be enough to reposition too. Top wick, straight down.
Yeah, you have 22. Oh, I didn't realize my SE opened up 7 minutes ago. 30 kilos above though, that's the thing. Any given point can still flip. So you want to see that top wick here, yeah. That top wick will determine if the 30 minute is going to flip bullish or not, right? Because the 30 minute closed bullish here above the ranges, right? it closed above the most recent area. So this candle is going to create a bottom wick, retest, whatever. Flip bullish is what you're expecting. But if it doesn't, then we can take advantage of the sells. Because if this thermal kind of were, if this 5 or if we were to close below the ranges here, below like 1911, 1909, whatever, and you were to create a top wick, it will likely be at this orange line here, 1912. And that's near the flip. So if you were to come back up and not flip bullish again, and you just flip back bearish and rebreak the lows at 1909, then that'll be the retest and flip for us to drive down to retest the lows, right? And then you'll come down towards 1907 and then 1903. That person that said no way for 1907 is like, ah, shit. No way. No way 1907. Well, we're still a little far, but it's like 20 pips away. At one point, it was 50 or 60 pips. That's why you have to understand every time frame, right? You can't just look at one time frame. You have to understand the story on all time frames. If you can close below 1910 here in about 15 seconds here, right, which I think you are here, and then the next 5 breaks the highs and taps 1912, I'll take a sell stop below 1910. But you want to see a closure here. Cool, you got a closure. Now you want to see a top wick. If you can tap 1912 chat and then re-break the lows, I'll take a sell stop. Because you want to see this now, right? So you want to see a top wick tapping 1912 and then a bearish flip, and it'll look something like this, and that'll be a candle that would drive with. But this area, because of the most recent resistance, right? That's how that it really is. What happened in Bitcoin? Why is everybody talking about Bitcoin? Chat, it's not even 5 p.m. yet. Don't, you know, your market's still open here. Why are you guys on Bitcoin already? I know you guys are itching already. It's a weekend. You guys want to trade, but at least wait till 5. What about Bitcoin? People looking at the 5. Yeah, obviously it looks like this, but like if you're holding Bitcoin, like look at the weekly. Like nothing really happened yet, right? You know what I mean? I mean, unless you're scalping Bitcoin, like this is just irrelevant to what's happening on the weekly and daily. Hey, who's mowing the lawn? Yo, yo, who's mowing the lawn? Who is that, bruh? That's the microphone. Yo, it's 9 a.m. in the morning on a Friday, bro.
You don't even live in Miami, bro. There's no fucking... There's no landscaping to be done. You got concrete. What the fuck?
Yo. Dude.
What concrete is he mowing?
He's mowing concrete. Damn, loud. Oh shit.
Oh, I gotta have these sell stops up.
Oh, I almost broke the highs. I wanted to see the break of the highs. There we go. Now you broke the highs. Nice.
Oh, we're about
so
to
look,
flip bullish.
Look, the 1 hour flipping, right? 31 hour flipping chat. If the third minute does not flip bullish here and it reflips bearish below 1909, it'll likely continue to pop down. If it were to continue pushing up, this would be the drive up. This would be the continuation because this is the 15 flip now, right? So if that
15,
really was
yeah.
a bottom wick, it will flip here and drive, and then we'll take buys, you know, after it closes above and all that. But if it flips bearish, we're in there like swimwear. So only if, right? Only if, because we don't know if it's gonna flip here.
It's 15, man. A lot of liquidity on a bullish move.
Yeah. Yeah, the 5
and the market was bullish before that, and the 5 closed above.
I mean, if this 15 closes respecting, then we can just have a buy stop at
Buy
1914.
stop, yeah.
Nice. This file has to close in about a minute though, or flip it within a minute.
It's only 90 seconds here, which is, I think, good because if you had a 5-minute candle, I think you might miss the drive. Or if you have 4 minutes left in here. The thing is, the 15 itself doesn't have much time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Only 2 minutes. That's the 15 close. So if it doesn't drive there, that's a bearish close on the 15, top wick on it, and then confirms. And once you get a top wick and a drive down, there'll be also the 30 break down, the 15 breaking down, the hourly breaking down.
Oh, we're starting to flip here.
Yep.
Yeah, you probably want to see a closure now, right? At this point. And then yeah, you want to see a closure here, chat. Where's my level again? Right here, right? Yeah, so it's closing below here. The next candle comes down, breaks the lows at 1909. That'll be a push towards 1907, and we'll take advantage of that pop. You also have a 15 close too, yeah. You might see another top wick. It's a bullish candle, right? But you want to see this candle close and respect the 1911 though. This is very key. Very, very key. All right, cool. So you close respecting. This is a top wick on the 15 now. Wow.
So the wick or break of the lows.
Yeah. I want to see how far its top wick is gonna be. Is that it?
I think steep top wick you could do the flip probably, but a small top wick you probably gotta do a break of the lows.
On the 5, right, for the start play, or the 5 closure maybe. Yeah, because if you can just re-recognize one more time, which is unlikely, that'll be perfect. But yeah, I want to see at least like 1912 here getting tapped for a top wick.
It's 30, right? They could still flip.
Yeah.
And drive up.
Yeah.
So you want to make sure it's not the flip drive up, it's the top wick and drive down. So steep top wick, re-break at the lows.
Just hanging around here, guys. Almost there. I didn't want to stay till 11, but I mean, I don't think we got to. I think we'll get a trade before 11. Is there any news left today? Nope. That was it, right? Just minor folders at 10 a.m. Unless that makes an impact. Revised UM consumer sentiment. I doubt it. And Monday. Oh, chat. By the way, Monday is no stream. Tuesday is the July 1st or July 4th, no stream. Tomorrow's Canada Day for us, so I'm not gonna be here. Well, tomorrow's the weekend. Yeah, chat. We won't be back till Wednesday. Sadly. Do you guys have a holiday on Monday too? Like, do you have like a bank holiday or like stay at home holiday or no? That's weird. You guys have work on the Monday and then come back and holiday the next day.
You got a holiday, but the markets are open.
Yeah, no, I got a holiday. Markets are open. You can be here.
Well, who gives a shit about your holiday, dog?
It's just Canada Day.
Canada Day. You only Canadian by birth, dog.
For real. For real.
You American by attitude.
For real.
Birth don't matter. That don't impress me. You want to impress me? Go out and mow a little concrete.
So loud.
This small ass top wick. We're about to reflip it.
The thing about the sells though is that if you can't get in off the 5 breakout lows or 15 flip here, you can still take advantage of it below 1907.
7, yeah.
Wow, it got way louder. Like
that guy he's got a full exhaust on that thing.
I'm
Stage 2
I'm
turbo.
hiring. I'm hiring my noise gate because it's so loud. Even with the noise gate. Crazy. If this 5 could close there and then the next 5 creates a top wick, we'll just have sell stops. I don't think you need to do wick than that. Because right now we're trying to find the balance between the 30 and the 5 and 15 versus the 4 hour and 1 hour, right? You're trying to find a balance between all three. Obviously the 1 hour looks like it's closed. It might close bearish in 10 minutes here. And if it does close bearish in 10 minutes here at 11 or 10, then great, you know. 10, you may just see a pop straight down towards 1906. You don't have to wait for the closure, but let's see how this 5 closes here. Because if it closes below chat, I may consider just taking sells off the rip. Below 1910.898 or 1910.320. That'll be the zucchini, indeed.
Zucchini bikini.
Bitcoin dumped? I guess so. Who here really intraday trades Bitcoin though? Like, don't you guys just like swing and hold? Like hold for months to years? Like, who cares what the 5 does, right? If you're doing that? I mean,
Yo, when you're talking, the mic's bugging.
I mean, you know what?
Oh, that's not the mic. That's the fucking full exhaust lawnmower.
It's a lawnmower, bro.
Yo, he needs a blow-off valve. A fucking.
Dude,
He's got a spoiler on it. See if he's got a spoiler.
it's so loud. I had to close my window. Like, I have no respect. I'm kidding. Wow. That is one top wick there, huh? Chat, I'm gonna have I am gonna have, for some reason on Instagram, it works better when we have a lot more emotions behind it. But let me try clipping this. Oh shit! Nice top wick here, chat. We're gonna have a sell stop here. A sell is at 1910.700 here. Because this candle created a top wick for the previous 5. If it were to flip bearish within this candle, it's gonna look to drive down here. So if we can reflip bearish, we'll have sell stops that'll be activated, and we'll look for sells to come down to retest the lows here. Wow, what an amazing candle! Wow, that is beautiful, beautiful top wick. Because I've been noticing, you know, like for some reason when I'm emotionless on my trades for the clips, they don't do as well. But when you add a little bit of to it, you know, they actually watch the video. So now we gotta overreact to everything. Like, wow, guys. Oh, 1 hour just rebroke the highs. Maybe we might delete sell stops here. Wow, because the 1 hour is now reflipping bullish. There's reflipping bullish. I'll tell you one thing though, if the 1 hour were to close bullish in about 7 minutes here, then we're looking sweet for 10 a.m. But they won't be buys for us before 10 a.m. though, unfortunately, guys. Unfortunately. I got sell stops here that are still active, because if this thing were to flip within 2 minutes, we're in there. Well, I don't have sell stops yet. I'm gonna place them right now though. Whatever I have them at 1910.673. 1910.58. Sell stops, okay? No sell now. There's no sells right now until you actually flip bearish here. So you must see a flip in order for this to be valid. Otherwise, we'll have to delete before the 5 closes. But it looks like we are starting to flip bearish here. Now is that the top wick? A minute and a half. This is even better too for the structure for the zucchini later on if you don't get activated now. Like if you were to close like doji or something on the 1 hour, you know, 10 a.m., 10:05, 10:10, you might get the zucchini again, but below 1910 instead, and then you can just take that because you just retested the highs again, and the price has struggled to break above there all morning. Yeah, a minute left. We're gonna have to delete here, chat. We're gonna have to delete here and wait for the next 5 closure or the 1 hour closure. All right, so everybody, chat, gonna delete the sell stops here. Unfortunately, we broke the highs. The 5 is not gonna close here in time for us, so we have to wait for the 1 hour closure. So delete, and then we'll look out for 10:10, 10:05, you know, around there for positions. So yeah, you just gotta wait here again. But what's new? No signal. I typed it up here. It just didn't want to waste people's time by setting it up and it didn't activate, so I just had it pre-typed. But we are deleting. Well, no buy stops because you need a 1 hour closure above the range, which is in about 5 minutes. And then once you get a 1 hour closure above the range, you need to close above 1913.943. And then once the 1 hour closes, we'll go get buys. But if the 1 hour doesn't close at any given point, you can still flip back down for the day. That's why we don't have anything here. Let's see what this 5 does. This 5 could still close above for you for the 1 hour. There's just no sells or buys right now. Time to call it? Nah, we'll call it when the guy doing the lawn is done.
What up?
What up, Kieran? What's going on?
Chilling. How you doing?
Yo, what's going on?
What's going on, brother?
Not much.
It's been a minute. It's been 2 days. It's been so long I had to make the group chat to stay connected.
Missing the homies.
The R Avengers. Don't you think it's grab liquidity to drive down? I mean, yeah, that's why we were looking for sells here, but we can't enter right now. I gotta wait for the 1 hour close. Gotta wait for these candles to print below, you know, 1910, 1907. I'm not too worried about this range here or catching anything in this range because I understand that you can still take advantage below 1907 till 1903 or 1900 if things were to completely come down today. So I'm not too stressed about or not too worried about what's happening here. Worst case, we get no positions today, but I'll say it'll be a hard cutoff time around like 10:30, 10:45 maybe, before 11. Hard cutoff. Pablo Villatoro. I swear, I don't know if I'm tripping, but that picture looks so familiar and it was under someone else's name. Yo, Wix, look at Pablo Villatoro's picture. Tell me that doesn't look like who I think it is. I know it's not, probably not, but I can only see such a, like, I can see such a small, like, I can't really see the full picture. You tell me that's not. I swear that's the premier dude.
I got bad vision. I got 420 vision.
I swear it is. Where? Nah, but
I don't got that 2020.
Nah, Pablo, your pictures looks like someone that we used to know. Somebody that we used to know.
Somebody that I used to know.
Somebody that used
Somebody.
Who sings that song again, bro?
I don't know, but you should let that motherfucker sing it.
Yeah, it looks familiar. Let me start my investigation here. You call me Don Villa.
They
On my
called you Don Mower.
on my investigation. Let's see here.
I'm gonna go get my Don Mower.
Ah, it doesn't show display pictures. Alright. Guess it wasn't meant to be. It's a background from computer? Ah, okay, maybe it's just a regular background pic. Maybe everybody got it. Beg Tracer Society, what's going on, bruh? Guys, how many trades have you guys taken today? Did anyone take buys for news today? One win, 3 trades, 1 break even, 2 0 trades, bro. 1 win GJ, yeah, GJ is pretty clean. GJ was very clean today, super clean. No trade today. I will waiting, no rush to buy. 5 positions in Asian, London up 8. 8 wins yesterday. W and L trade. Wow. Got roasted on Wix's account for blowing account. What'd you do, Wix? What'd you do, Back Chasers? At least you're being transparent. That's good. No one's really gonna care if you blow your account. But if you're being transparent, it'll help you for sure. You roasted him, Wix? What'd you do?
I never roast nobody.
You blew your account 20 pips? Oh, brother.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
What? Guilty.
Oh yeah.
Nah, hold on. No. You are not gonna exhibit these feminine qualities here on this stream. This shit ain't gonna happen. Do not be beta right now. Here's the thing. Yous were trolling me. I'm the one they got snapped on. I took a loss for 20 pips, and they snapped on me because they blew their account.
Oh, that was like 2 days ago, like 3 days ago.
Yeah. You didn't get roasted. You roasted me because you blew your account on my trade. It was 20 pips. You would have.
He bought another challenge and passed it. The W. He passed it with your next trade, Ashley. The next trade, the one you took yesterday on yesterday's stream, right?
Don't fucking roast me no more.
1 trade per account. Big over leverage. Yeah, new 1 hour closure here, buddy. Everybody. The 1 hour close bullish below the resistance here. Never closed above the range, as you can see. So there's some information there. I mean, you're starting to re-break the highs here. I'll be very cautious with buys right now. You just need a bottom look on this 1 hour count, if anything, and also the 1 hour didn't never closed above. It's still below the ranges here, so I'll be a bit cautious here. I'm not in a rush to take buys. If you were to close above here, I'll need this next 5 to create a bottom look before taking anything. To be honest though, chat, looking like we might call it a day at 10:15 if you don't get a move here, and call it a week, to be honest. His third can still flip. Let's see. His 3rd-minute flip is what? 1911. It'll be a 5 flip too.
Yeah, but you're gonna be so bullish on every time frame.
Yeah, you are. You
Even
are.
if it flips, the 4 is still bullish.
The 4, yeah, the 4s are bullish. Daily's bullish technically. Everything's bullish right now still. I just really expected 907 to get tapped for driving up today. If we were to drive up. I don't know. I may just only look for sells below like 1911. If buys happen, they happen. I don't know. The way the 1 hour closed below the ranges. I don't know. No bottom wick. It's a little harder for me to read. I'm being honest. You can take a buy shot. I ain't tripping. Just because I'm not taking positions.
Fuck you and your badass attitude, all your negativity, and all that other shit. Keep that shit to your fucking self. You know on this side, we're fucking positive.
Do you consider adapting your strategy if the market changed? We've been adapting our strategy every year. Every year so far. Every year we've adjusted or adapted to something. We're adapting every day, right? The strategy's never finished. I wouldn't even say it's a strategy. This is how we trade. Yeah, it's never ending strategy, you could say. We're always adding new concepts, new plays, deleting old plays that don't play out as much, right? There's a reason why we have these stat sheets.
Bro,
keep track of that
we're
stuff.
doing the same thing. We just have a base for the strategy that's price action, right? Not an indicator.
Yeah.
Not a whole slew of indicators on top of each other. The foundation for what we do is price action, right? You can trade price action in many different ways.
This week sucked. I think I'm setting out break even for the week. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm up. I'm break even basically. Break even week. Not bad though. I think this is the last week of the month, right? June was like, it was alright. Wasn't anything crazy. When's the new quarter again?
Yeah, I'm up 6 pips for the week.
Oh damn! Quarter 3 starts next week, chat. Yes, quarter 3 is our
Half the
favorite
year
quarter.
gone.
Yeah, quarter 3 next week, and then July, August, September. Yeah, I can't wait for July. July should be a lot better, I think, because now you actually have direction for the month. With the way the monthly closes there, right? You're pulling back for the monthly, I'm guessing here for the bottom wick, so you may just see continuation, yeah. But you're gonna see that the monthly time frame is gonna close bearish here, and next month, I mean, if you, I'm assuming we're gonna close below 1940 today, but if you do close below, then next month you're looking for an algo month towards 1964, 1934. So July should be a nice month for us. Because you have direction. The last 2 months, like the last 3 months, you haven't really had direction. Well, you had direction this month, right? It was starting off, but May, April was a little tough. There really wasn't direction, it was indecision. But now that you're actually closing, you have direction for us to drive down, and these should be our better months. So it's alright if we don't get any trades today. Just another day in June for us. I think you might have a closure in 2 minutes though. If you tap 1918, I'll call it a day. Today. Oh, let's see what everyone's doing. Ah. That's high as shit. You're not gonna take any trades today. I'm still looking here, but I even for buys here, I need a bond wick for the 1 hour. So unless you come down the next 5, create a bond wick and you flip, which is very rare, or we get the zucchini coming down later in the session. The thing is, like, I believe I will have a position today. But the thing is, like, for the sells, if it doesn't happen here, it will happen very late. Or even for the buys above like 1918. Because if you don't get a bond wick, you're just gonna see a drive here towards 1918, right? And if there's no bond wick on the 1 hour, then I can't enter. So therefore, I'll see that thing pop up 20 pips. I'm not gonna enter. But later on in the day, if we set up above 1918 or back below 1911, then yeah, I'll be in for sells. But the thing is, that might be a bit later in the day. That might be at like 10:45, 11:12, right? And if anything, I'll call it in the channel like I usually would if I do take late trades. But as of right now, like, there's no buys I can take. There's no sells I can take. Chat, just remember what happened on Wednesday's stream, and then last Friday's stream, and then Monday's stream or something, right? Like, there's reasons why you wait for bond wicks, and those 2 streams were key, because those days we actually got the bond wick that we wanted, and then we entered, and it was just a clean trade. But if I'm not getting my bond wicks, then I'm not gonna sell down for less here and take a position just so I can take a position today. It's not high probability trade according to my books. Doesn't mean it's not high probability trade according to your books, right? Your books can show a high probability trade. Take it, right? Always take your trades. Forget what I take. I'm just not an Asian dude trading the markets, right? But doesn't mean you can't take trades that I don't, right? Just because I'm not getting in doesn't mean you can't get in, vice versa. Everyone should be taking their own trades. But unfortunately for me, it might be a no trade day. Might be a no trade day here. All right, I'm gonna call it, guys. We tapped 1918. Discount popped up, right? So at this point, you may see it retrace for a bottom wick. You may see just close back above 1918, continue to pop. But yeah, I don't believe though for buys and for sells here that I'll get a trade until at least like 10:30 or something here. Either direction. Let's see. Here, how about this, chat? All right. For the ones who aren't allergic to Wordo, we're gonna do a Wordo, okay? All right, like, no, nothing's gonna happen. You know, doing Wordo does not blow your account. Doing Wordo, like, it shouldn't scare you away, really. But we're gonna do a Wordo. We're gonna play Wordo, Contexto, and we're gonna play Weaver and Worldo, right? And after we play those games, we're gonna come back to our charts
to sum it up
and see if we can get the zucchini or structure form. As you can see, we're starting to move here. Maybe we might just stay here for another 15 before we play a Wordo. You know what? Let me just stay here for another 15 before I play a Wordo, because we might get something here.
Make up your mind.
We might get something shortly here.
Yeah. Word, you changed your mind more than my girl, though.
Yeah, I'll be here for
What do you
another
want to
15.
eat? Well, you know what? Let's just stay home.
Yeah, volume here. What do you want to eat? I don't know. You pick. The worst
Nah,
ones.
you pick.
You pick. You pick.
all right,
And
let's just
then
stay
they
home.
get
What?
mad at you when you can't pick. And then it's like, oh man,
Damn.
what do you want to eat? Nah, you pick. You choose. You choose. Man, why am I always choosing, bro?
We are not the same. Where's the likes? Not chat. Drop some likes.
Yeah, chat. I haven't said today, but if you guys are enjoying the streams, leave a like and sub to the channel. I appreciate us being here today. Much love. Happy holidays this weekend. If you guys are in, or if you guys are celebrating July 1st or the 4th of July, enjoy. I'm not sure what you guys are doing this weekend, but what are you guys doing this weekend, chat? Let me know. What do you guys got planned? I know a lot of my audience is from America, so what are you guys doing this weekend?
Watching the game.
How many likes do you have right now? Like 370 or something, probably?
100.
Oh, 580? That's not too bad. Chat, if you guys enjoying the streams, leave a like. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Studying old streams, get ready for July. Study last year's July streams then. See what happened last year. That's a good way.
Yeah, that was crazy. A lot of like quick positions last year.
July?
2-minute trades.
What
and
did we do in
shit like
July
that.
last year? I think we had like a pretty decent month, yeah. Average 264, 79% win rate, yeah, just the average. 32 trades. Ain't too shabby. Fuck, was bullish here. Yeah, chat. I'm going to call it a day here. I thought if we can at least come down, but I don't think so. I think we're just gonna hover in this range here, 18 to 13. All right, gonna play a war though and see what's up here, you guys. Everybody, if you guys are dipping off, appreciate you guys, man. Thank you. Leave a like, sub to the channel for you guys dip off, and enjoy your weekend. Okay. We'll be back on Wednesday because Tuesday is the 4th of July. So I'm not sure Wix. I think Wix is streaming Sunday, right? Sunday, Monday, Asian. Yeah, streaming every day next week. Yeah. All right. Let's play this game. Please, can it be trade? Start. Good guess. Start. Another good guess.
Strat. Huh.
Stray.
Strap. P. Straw. They're
Strap.
not gonna put a strap in it. Straw. W.
Why can't they put a strap in it?
Because they were not gonna do that.
Why not?
It's fucking Wordle.
Well, a strap could just be a regular Velcro strap, you know? Any strap.
Today you can't.
Any strap.
That's a belt.
Not in my house.
Today that's a belt. Yo, we're in.
Trade.
Mom, kid, beach, school, sport, fruit, apple.
Seed.
Rainbow.
Grow.
Yo, what's a fruit? Seed.
I said
Soil?
grow, not girl. Like crazy.
I'm like, yeah, how does it grow? Fruit.
Um,
Watermelon.
Tree. Trees.
Hmm?
Trees. Weeds.
Tree.
nice.
Oh.
That was too easy, man.
That's crazy.
That was way too easy. Swan duck. This is gonna be hard.
Duan. Duan.
Swap is not a word? Wow.
The do.
do we? Ronaldo. Ronaldo.
Went in a completely different direction there.
Yeah, I don't know. This is hard, yo. This is gonna be a hard one today. Whoever guesses it.
That's what she said.
Let's see who gets it first.
Try swap and then soap. And then soak.
Sock, suck, duck.
Yeah.
What kind of game is this? Bro. Is that Optimal? Wow. Oh, that was easy. See, chat? Like, we just flew by that. All I gotta do is guess soak, sock, suck, duck.
This is obvious.
Yeah. Gotta be Canada today. Oh, I know what this is. This is familiar. I know what this is.
This is on your wall behind you.
I swear I know what this is.
The seahorse.
This looks so familiar. This looks so familiar. Is it the islands?
Madagascar.
This is Daffy Duck.
I swear this looks so familiar. Okay, it's not even near the islands. It's gonna be somewhere in Asia then.
Nah, no way. Things shaped like
Malaysia?
this are always in Africa.
You think so?
Yeah, things shaped like that. Like no. Never mind.
But yeah, it is in Africa.
Kenya.
Kenya. I don't know how Kenya looks.
Zimbabwe.
It's above Kenya to the right. I don't know where. I got no idea. What's it's like northeast. Where's northeast?
Jordan?
Bro. No.
No?
No.
How no? Jordan in Africa, no?
Sudan. Congo. What's next to Kenya?
Oh, Somalia.
Nice.
Ah. That's what it was. See, I knew that. I just didn't have enough tries, you know. I needed a lot of tries. Well, that's a wrap. That's a wrap to the week, everybody. On stream at least. Maybe we'll get something later, but we'll see.
This is Sparta.
There's just no this is nothing I can do right now, really. But yeah, maybe it might pick up, maybe it might not. I don't know. Maybe it might just be a week for us, and that was it. But I'll say for the week so far, it's been pretty steady. It was a pretty steady week. It was chill. Nothing really crazy happened. Some decent positions this week. Some nice breakdowns we had this week. I think that was more important. But yeah, enjoy your profits, enjoy your weekend, and make sure you take out a little bit of your funds from your account and buy yourself something, just so you can say that you made it off of Forex. Whether it's, you know, a nice steak, a bag of chips.
Buy your mama something.
Yeah, like something. Just buy anything though. Anything. That doesn't have to be a big purchase. You don't gotta put a down payment for a SF90 or something, you know. You can just make a small withdrawal. Just something light, just so you can say that this is real money that I made from Forex. Because then, you know, you start to repeat that cycle. Over time, it'll get bigger. First is a bag of chips. And then maybe it might be a PC. And then you build your way up, you know. But you gotta start somewhere. Alright. But yeah, take it easy, guys. Love you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Catch you guys on Wednesday, okay? Wednesday. Maybe Monday, but I doubt it. Probably Wednesday. I'll let you guys know on my Instagram or my Discord server if I am. I'll tell the chat or something.
Wednesday, that's damn near a week.
I know it is. But all it is. Everybody, peace out. All right. Later.
Peace out.
Laters.
Wait, is this guy still mowing the lawn? No, he's not. Laters. Slow Uzi Vert.
I sold my soul for chrome while mixed with card. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put endless to denim on rims on my car.
I got a Republican doctor. Made my ass great again, my God. Know you mad now, enchilada. When bitches touch me, you get messy like soda.
I sold my soul for chrome while mixed with card. Yes, I'm splashing in fashion, I can't take no loss. I rock Junior on wannabes, I got no heart. I put endless to denim on rims on my car.
I got a Republican doctor. Made my ass great again, my God. Bitch, don't make me rag you, all-star. I'm number one, you can only be those. Say goodbye now.
I got a Chinese girl, yeah, she from Shanghai. She goes to Parsons in New York, got good eyes. I know I love her, only saw her 2 times. I met her at Dover Street Market.
Hey yo, even if my name was Natalie Nunny, bitches still couldn't chin check me. That spirit to Chanel, they ain't nothing to see. Bitches on TV channeling me. Have a joke about babe, I'm in Zoe landscape. I put door knocker earrings in Fendi. Then stamp the trench coat Burberry with a COMPETITION. Don't see any. Sitting under stars in the city lights. Baby daddy tell me I got pretty eyes. Bitches only eating when I dust crumbs. I stay with that Uzi, I miss +1. I was really in the field with Carla girl. Now it's heaven campaign. R.I.P. Checking with that bird down when I'm in Harlem. My niggas that blow like Virgil. I got that duffel. Ooh, everything we do, you motherfuckers do it too. I be on it to do it too. Everything we do.
These rappers can't dress, yeah, they just be hating. I never read it, but got older statements. Start wearing capital, cause it got basic. I still wear capital, ooh, stop faking. I used to wear more number, not in Asians. I mixed the Greg Lauren purple label. My closet too cluttered, clothes on my table. We wore that V-long till it turned fake. I'm the reason why niggas with them go y'all bad. It was niggas doing it, but I brought that shit to the hood. And I made that shit all good. My life like a movie, yeah, so I do this often, yeah. I do this often.
You know what song was so hard? This song
My
was
right hand to
so
God. I ain't never heard
hard.
a Uzi Vert song that I can
This is like, I think, one of the greatest Uzi songs I've heard in my life.
say that's
I went through so many experiences.
What's that one song? Hold on. Then again.
I done came out with 100 grand loss.
Crazy the end. I don't know what the hell happened in that song. That sounded like he went through 20,000 different emotions in that song. Like look. Just listen to the song. How do you even make this? Right? Okay, cool beat. What the fuck? Yo. Ah, man. Yo, that song was crazy. My soul left my body. Alright, I'm gonna catch y'all later. I'm gonna go listen.